This is exactly right.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is coming to Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus on July 27th.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious on July 27th.
Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye.
Sometimes the hardest part of therapy is just getting started.
For real, which is why having help that's flexible, accessible, and easy to fit into your life matters.
And that's exactly what Talkspace is designed for.
Talkspace therapy and psychiatry is covered by most insurers, and most insured members pay a copay of $0.
Part of the mission of Talkspace is to provide quality care that is accessible and affordable, whether or not you're insured.
Talkspace has really made it just a kind of no-brainer to try therapy. If you're nervous about talking to someone, if you're nervous about the money, if you're nervous about leaving the house, you don't have to deal with any of that. They have covered it. And for me, like, that is best way to get into therapy. Take all the what ifs out.
You know you got to do it.
You know you do.
As a listener of this podcast, you'll get $80 off of your first month with Talkspace when you go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80.
That's SPACE80. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com/MFM and enter promo code SPACE80. Goodbye.
What's up, London?
Wow. That was so loud. Thanks, guys.
Wonderful. I kind of like this sex lighting. I don't know about you.
This is definitely some
pretty,
under eye lighting.
Well, it's haunting. It's ghoulish. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
How are you guys? Is everything good?
We're so excited to be back here. This is where we were last time, minus the U in our name on the marquee.
Right.
Which we miss a lot.
Changes have been made. Calls have been made. U's have been removed. We did probably the most rock and roll thing we've ever done tonight, which is drive up in one of those vans and take a left through our own line to drive in.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad.
It was very cool.
It was either that or it was just people that had been kind of kicked off the sidewalk and were forced to go down that way and were not interested in one way at all. Could have been that.
It could have been. But
I chose to see it as a kind of Rolling Stone situation.
Thanks for being here. I already said that. So this is the second to last show of our UK and Ireland tour.
Yes. We know now those are two different things.
Yeah. About 2 days in, my deodorant just decided to quit on me. So I went to the TK Maxx and got the good shit.
I'm sorry. I don't understand that. I'm from America, where we call it TJ Maxx. That's the stupidest fucking, like, boot and trunk I'm fine with. TJ Maxx and TK Maxx is, come on. Someone on one side of the Atlantic or the other.
Pick a letter.
Pick a different thing. Pick up like 10 different letters. What happened to TK Maxx?
I bought some shapewear because I forgot that. Yeah. And it's this weird kind of where it's like the the boobs are cut out.
Neat.
So like, because they don't want to flatten your boobs.
Yeah.
They're just like, we know you just want to flatten this part and not this part. So I kind of look like I'm a cop wearing a holster or something. I feel pretty badass.
That's dirty. Do you think that cutout boobs are going to make you perform differently? Kind of like Bull Durham, where when he's wearing women's underwear, he's a good pitcher?
Well, they're like, let's not flatten these out, because this is what she's got. This is all she's got to work with.
Cut him on out. Cut him on out.
What about your dress?
My dress? Oh, it just has some pockets. That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Jesus, for 1 second I was like, that microphone's gonna drop out of your pocket.
I thought so too.
You're gonna have to pay this theater 10,000 sterling.
I have to show you a photo.
Okay,
so we're staying at this hotel that it's really old. It used to be like a school, and it used to also be an insane asylum, so it's definitely fucking haunted, like for sure.
It's called the Broadmoor Arms Hotel.
Definitely haunted. And Vince and I went out for a walk last night, got home kind of late, and like the hallways are really small and it's really dim, and you just could keep turning these. It's like a maze. And
there's urchins in the corner saying, please, sir, please, may I have some more?
Yeah. So I was like, this is definitely haunted. If we're going to see a ghost, it's now. And so we turn a corner. I'm first, and this is what I see. I was really startled. This is terrifying. Are you ready? I literally turned a corner. It's like he was waiting for us.
That's the Werewolf of London. Oh.
It was so startling and yet adorable.
What's his name?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me.
Really?
No.
That's not a talking dog?
Maybe it's Henry. I don't know.
He's got his own sweet plaque.
He was so happy to see us.
What if he was like, could you please be quiet? Trying to have my midnight tea.
He's a sweet guy.
Well, I also have a picture.
I heard.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
There's rumors going around. So Georgia likes to sleep on planes and trains and automobiles, as we all know.
I can take a nap anywhere. It's great.
She's into it. She's got eyewear. But I guess on this last flight that we took from Dublin to London.
Oh no, I know what it's going to be.
She left her eyewear somewhere because I turned to see what she was doing. I was on the aisle over, and I turned and looked, and this is what I saw. Oh.
Oh my God.
Ow. Where was London?
There's never been a worse photo of me.
It's really bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I actually texted her and said, I'm going to show a picture of you tonight. Do you want me to run it by you first? And then she went, is it bad? And I was like, well, yeah. Or I wouldn't ask. If you were like, oh, cute and hot, I'd be like, guess what? Too bad. You're out of this decision-making process. But I was like, is it okay?
Vince gave me his beanie and then had to pretend not to see me like that for the whole flight.
For all of the Americans in the audience, doesn't she look like that one character from Fat Albert?
I hate that photo.
Okay,
much.
so sorry.
It's okay.
It wasn't a gotcha photo.
No, it's a before photo.
But
Whoa.
Can you believe? Ooh, we have a Lazy Susan cocktail table tonight. Yes.
Oh.
Now we won't know whose stories are whose.
You know I hate that.
Yep. I'll check both. I stayed in my hotel room all day long. Because my hotel room looks like a little apartment from the Victorian times, except for all the phones and TVs and stuff. And I basically sat by the window with like a shawl around my shoulders, writing with a quill. It's so exciting. It's so exciting.
It is.
I'm like, what's outside? We have a TK Maxx where I live. Who gives a fuck? I'm staying in here where the fantasy lives.
It's so charming.
It's so nice.
Oh, this is My Favorite Murder, the
That's
podcast.
Right. It's a true crime podcast.
Thank you. This is Karen Kilgariff.
This is Georgia Hardstark. Oh, I got you right on the neck.
And
sit down time?
should we? Let's do it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we have a bath mat, a nice bath mat.
We each get our own bath mat to take home. Thank you.
That's really nice.
Thank you. This
my
is too
God.
high. Okay, this is
very high. I think it goes down a little. Yeah, be careful.
Is this part game show, part true crime live podcast?
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Are you on
It's
it?
wobbly. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm taller than you now, though.
Yeah, come down here.
I can't find the...
It's,
Oh, there we go.
come on down. Yeah. This way we won't fall off.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah,
or
perfect.
if we do, it won't be very far. There we go.
Oh.
Just sit naturally.
This is like some fucking Beatrix Potter, like Mrs. Wibble Wobble's live podcast.
You got it?
I think
I want to
so.
scoot closer to the table, but I refuse to get up.
No,
This
don't.
is going to be a fucking
we don't have time to reset. We have to get into this. Okay, it's time for the speech.
Yeah, do you want to tell them?
Most of you know the speech. At this point, it's kind of there's really no point except for the fact that a handful of you insist upon bringing outsiders. Please listen to this thing I love. No, I'm not interested in true crime. Do it anyway. Okay. I guess it'll be the kind of evening we're going to have. So you're the people I'm talking to. We call you the victims. Or the drag-alongs. This is a true crime comedy podcast. Some people are not comfortable with that combination because they immediately assume it's disrespectful. So we feel the need to explain up top. George and I have loved true crime since we were very kind of dangerously young. And parallel to that, we have always dealt with the hardships in our lives through humor. It's how we were raised and how we cope. And so now when we talk about what we believe to be the worst things that can happen to people, that can happen to a family, that can happen to an individual, while we talk about it, we often feel the need to make jokes during it. And that's just our coping mechanism for dealing with the horrible shit that seems to need to go on day after day in this fucking world. So, we just want you to know that, that's how we do business. And if you don't like it, you can get the fuck out.
Very politely, get the fuck out.
And not defensively, we'd also like you to know that our last show at Dublin, we had a pastor who came to the meet and greet. And we were both like, hi. And he was a humongous fan.
Yeah. So if he can handle it, then your delicate sensibilities.
He's
No.
closer to God than you are, for fuck's sake. He's fine with it.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
You know your favorite summer clothes by what actually makes it into your suitcase.
Find the outfits you'll wear all season long at Quince.
Quince's 100% European linen pants, dresses, and tops are the pieces you'll reach for all summer long. They're lightweight, effortless to style, and they start at just $32.
Their denim is soft and comfortable, and their organic cotton sweaters are perfect for layering when evenings get cold.
Quince's beautiful 14-karat gold jewelry adds a subtle finishing touch.
So I just went to Italy, and you bet I brought my 100% European linen scoop neck midi dress along with me in the color of floral waterfall, and I wore that thing all over Italy. It was like the perfect day to night. It just looked so pretty. And I felt like I looked sophisticated while still being comfortable.
Make your summer wardrobe feel easier.
Head to quince.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Go to QUINCE.com/MFM for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Quince.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing with. They do the boho chic. There's mid-century. It's a little bit modern. It's something new. Like there's so many choices in there and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
It's me. It's me.
It's you.
It is.
Okay.
Okay.
Parents first.
I feel like I went first last time when I did Jack the Ripper and had a nervous breakdown on this very stage.
I had to watch you silently sweating from across the non-wobbly table all night.
I didn't think it through that the people who would know best about every fucking minute detail of the Jack the Ripper case would be in this room with us until I was in paragraph 2 going, and then, like, it all felt like the whole thing was going straight into corrections corner. Like it was going to be a 29-hour corrections corner when I got back. I was fucking sweating.
Pages seemed like they go on forever.
Oh, it was like, it was terrible. Now, when we got backstage and we had a meet and greet that night right behind this curtain and we met all kinds of awesome people, and there was one woman who was like, oh no, this is Jack the Ripper's my whole thing and you did fine. And I was just like, oh my God, thank God. Like I truly almost cried. You're my colonial overlords and I want to please you so badly. So it's in my blood. It's in my DNA. Please them. Please them. Do the murder right. Or as they say in Ireland, do the murder right. So I'm going to do my best tonight as I do the Lambeth Poisoner, Dr. Thomas Neill cream. Cream.
All right. There he is.
Now, if we had the ability with this technology to zoom in, we'd go in real close on Dr. Thomas Neill Cream's eyes.
Oh.
Because they're a little off.
Yeah. A little dead in the eyes.
He has a touch of that part of the jerk when it's...
Oh, yeah. Omnigrab. The Omnigrab.
Optigrab? He's got the Optigrab eye cross. And then when you think about that as like this psychotic, mad poisoner, it's such a bad combination. Or just like, would you like to take this pill? Like, me or her? Me? Oh, me? Oh, no. Thank you.
Well, I have a soft spot in my heart for crossed eyes because of my cat.
Oh.
So I would take Elvis. I would take any pill he gave me or her. I don't care. I would take it.
They do call him the Elvis of poisoners. That's why. That's where that came from. Okay, this is young Dr. Neill Cream when he was in his prime. But then here's old Dr. Neill Cream, which is the picture you see more often.
Oh. That's just an older picture. That's just that same picture turned around with some fuzzy shit.
Yeah. They took that other picture and they left it in the sun for 2 weeks. Now he's older and more intense. But when I look at this picture, it reminds me of like the first and original GIF, which is my favorite of all, which is the dramatic chipmunk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I dig it.
Right?
Yeah.
If only we had the technology to put a top hat on that chipmunk, we would be on our way.
I see it.
Yeah?
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Next time. When we go to ITT Technical College and get our degrees in whatever you have to do to. Okay. The sources I use for this story. Wikipedia, Murderpedia, and one of my favorite websites, the multiple award-winning blog Murder by Gaslight by the author Robert Wilhelm. And he has 3 books for sale on Amazon that look amazing that are all about basically the murder from around this time. So check that out. Dr. Thomas Neill Cream, he's, or as I like to call him, Tom Cream. The worst name of all time. Born May 27th, 1850 in Glasgow. Yeah. Oldest of 8 children, and then in 1854, the whole family moves to Quebec, Canada. Really? Bonjour!
It was just one girl, and she just happened to be really loud.
It's one girl who's an opera singer from Quebec. I did that as if I could... Stop intimidating me, London. So, he's very smart, grows up smart, wants to be a doctor. He goes to McGill University in Montreal, to study medicine. Graduates in 1876 after writing his thesis on...
Chewing gum. No.
Kind of.
Oh.
Chloroform.
Oh.
No one thought to red tag his file after...
You know what I want to study? Poisoning people.
Yeah. In like a creepy way. So that's foreshadowing, if you've ever taken a writing class. Hi, I'm Tom Cream, majored in murder. Yeah. Okay, so around the same time in 1876, he starts dating a woman named Flora Brooks. She's the daughter of Lyman Brooks, who's the owner of a hotel just outside Quebec City. And early in the relationship, she becomes pregnant. Not alone. He has something to do with it. He gets her pregnant, I should have written. So, medical student Tom Cream, tells her, I'm gonna give you an abortion. In secret, of course, because back then they were illegal. Can you imagine the fucking dark ages? Anyway. But he botches the abortion. Almost kills her so of course she has to go to the hospital when her father finds out that she is, really sick and something's wrong with her. He takes her to the actual, he goes there, finds out that the reason she's sick is because of a botched abortion. And then he basically makes Tom Cream marry his daughter at gunpoint. Literally.
Fuck.
Yes. Walks him right down to the church.
One way to do it.
Yeah. So soon after the wedding, Tom Cream decides he wants to pursue his medical studies in London. Oh, that's weird. You want to get out of the entire country and off the continent? Okay. So he leaves his young Canadian, wife Flora behind, but not before, he gives her some pills that she needs to take to get better. So once he's here in London, of course, the party starts. Ring comes off. It's Tom Cream party time.
Grows that mustache out.
He's just like, he rips his mustache off and runs into Piccadilly Circus, yelling, I love the circus. He parties, cheats on Flora constantly, never tells anybody he's married. Meanwhile, back in Canada, Flora's been taking the pills that he prescribed to her, and in 1877, she comes down with what her doctors think is bronchitis, and then August of that year, she dies of consumption, which is just a generalized way of saying they died young. So I wrote, I can't find any information about Tom Cream going back for the funeral, so I assume he just sent a telegram that said thoughts and prayers. Stop. Stop.
Yeah.
So in London, Party Tom Cream fails med school, of course. So they send him up to the Royal Colleges of Physicians and Surgeons in Edinburgh, where I guess the failed Londoners go to make their way.
Oh man, you really gave it to them.
Boom, boom. Yeah. Who in God's name would start fights with the country of Scotland? What am I doing? What am I even saying? Stephen, can you mark this entire section, please?
He's not here.
He's in the ceiling. Okay. So there he gets his license, from what I read, which definitely could be inaccurate, but one of the articles I read said he got his license for midwifery.
Oh.
So essentially, he was studying to be like an OBGYN, I guess, which is, can you imagine that fucking goofy bastard popping up between your knees as you're going into labor?
No.
Like, what? Take that hat off. Stop looking at me so intensely. A year later, in 1878, he moves back to Canada, this time London, Ontario. So when I was reading the research that Jay sent me, I got to this part, and it was like at 1:00 today.
Oh, no.
And I immediately assumed that I'd picked the wrong murder, and this was a London, Ontario murder, not a London, England murder.
That fucking feeling when you're like, I
have to pick another one. And I'm texting him, we've got a serious problem. I'd sent him like 6 texts in a row, and then read one more paragraph. And I was like, oh, sorry, we're back in London now. Everything's good. We're back.
Meanwhile, it's like 3 a.m.
It was literally 3 a.m. for him.
That poor guy.
He hates me. So he's in London, Ontario. He sets up his practice. 6 months later, in May of 1879, one of his patients named Kate Gardner is found dead in a woodshed behind his medical practice. And she smells like chloroform.
What does chloroform smell like?
It's really chloroformy. It smells like every Uber you've gotten into in your whole life, essentially.
Oh, I could smell that.
CK1?
Yeah.
From the past?
Yeah.
Whatever CK1 used to be made out of?
Or the designer imposter of CK1.
Debbie Gibson's Electric Youth. Dr. Cream is immediately called in for questioning. A formal inquest is held. Kate's roommate, Sarah Long, testifies that Kate was pregnant and she went to Dr. Cream to get an abortion. And he testifies, Dr. Cream, yes, that did happen, but he claims that he refused to conduct the procedure and that he says he just treated her for senescence, which of course I had to Google.
Yeah, what is that?
It means aging.
So he's doing Botox?
Essentially. He basically testifies at the inquest that it must have been a suicide because he didn't do anything. Another doctor weighs in saying no one could possibly hold chloroform over their own face long enough to kill themselves.
Sure.
And also that the scratches on her face would indicate there was violence during that time, also not indicative of someone trying to kill themselves.
I mean, check and check.
Right?
Yeah.
But there's not enough evidence to indict him. So Kate's death is ruled a, quote, murder by persons unknown. And, but don't worry because this trial ruins his reputation in Canada.
Okay.
And everyone hates him. Yeah, well done to your grandparents or great-grandparents. And, he does what anyone in that situation who's hated in Canada would do. Come on down to America. So, in August of 1879, he sets up a new practice in Chicago, Illinois.
Karen, I just, hold on. I can't.
What do you need?
I need to move this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay. And then I need to just simply, okay.
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 And then if you lean on this, it's going to grasp it.
Okay.
Just grip it.
Okay.
Let's drive it like a bus. Double decker. Oh, that's mine. Don't look at it.
Okay, I'm better now.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. In Chicago, he opens a practice right in what was at the time in Chicago, basically their red light district. And he becomes basically secretly an abortionist for the sex workers that are in the area. And also women who, it was illegal, but of course it got done constantly. So most doctors, he wasn't the only one. Lots of doctors did it after hours for just cash under the table.
I feel like he should have known that he wasn't very good at it and maybe should have quit.
I think that's what he was into.
Oh.
Okay. Because you're going to be disappointed when you learn Dr. Neill Cream's not a very good guy.
Oh, man.
Prepare yourself. I know. I don't want you to be disappointed. But his mustache says he's good. Stephen. So.
No. Not here. Still
So
not here.
He comes running in from the back. I just keep playing. In 1880, police start hearing rumors that Dr. Cream is performing abortions, so they keep an eye on him and his part-time medical assistant, a midwife named Hattie Mack. So apparently back then at the time, to get an abortion, you had to have like a contact, and they would set up, they would be called midwives sometimes, but they would basically set up the deal where the doctors would meet them at a tenement apartment that no one lived in and perform the abortion in a very unsanitary, disgusting, back alley style abortion. And the doctor would just come and do it and leave, and there would be no trace of anything. So, that's what Hattie Mack was helping set up. God bless her soul. But in August of 1880, police discover the decomposing body of a woman named Mary Ann Faulkner in this tenement apartment, and they trace it back to Hattie Mack, who's the one who rented it. Mm-hmm. And when she's arrested, of course, she's immediately like, I did it for Dr. Neill Cream.
No shit.
And she tells police, Mary Ann Faulkner, she met her there because she'd brokered the deal, and Dr. Cream came to perform the abortion. He botched it and then left her to die. Of course, when Dr. Cream is tried for the murder of Mary Ann Faulkner, his defense is that actually Hattie is the one who performed the abortion, that she botched it, and he came in, he was called to try to save her life, Mary Ann's life. And because Hattie is a black woman and Dr. Cream is a white doctor, the jury takes his word over hers, and he walks free due to lack of evidence. Yeah. So in December of 1880, another patient of Dr. Cream's named Ellen Stack dies after taking medicine that Dr. Cream designed himself.
No.
So, spoiler alert, Dr. Cream is super into strychnine. Oh. That's his thing. Okay. And apparently at a certain point, I'm sure when he was partying in London in his early days, he started taking a pill that he had put together himself that was strychnine, morphine, and cocaine.
Wow, that'll pack a punch.
It explains the eyes.
Yeah.
So, he, I guess, tried to start doing that, here in Chicago. So basically, Ellen Stack dies after taking this medicine, and because this pill that he put together for her had a lethal amount of strychnine in it. But Dr. Cream accuses the pharmacist, a man named Frank Pyatt, of tampering with the medication. And Frank Pyatt says that he's innocent. The case is never solved. Nobody goes to jail. In April of 1881, another patient of Dr. Cream's named Alice Montgomery dies of strychnine poisoning after she gets an abortion from Dr. Cream. And that's treated as a murder case, but again, there's no hard evidence, and the case remains unsolved. So then Dr. Cream starts putting together what he tells people is epilepsy medication.
Oh my God, this guy's a dick.
He's not a good doctor. So, some people actually swear by it, One person it works for is a elderly railway worker named Daniel Stott. And Daniel Stott had a wife who was 30 years younger than him and quite beautiful, named Julia. And sometimes he would send Julia to go pick up his medication at old Dr. Cream's office. And so Daniel notices that Julia's like, hey, need any more medication? Or do you want me to go check on your medication at Dr. Cream's office? That's right. They're having an affair. And then soon they decide it would be better if Daniel Stott wasn't around to ruin their good time. So Daniel Stott is poisoned with strychnine. He dies on July 14th, 1881. And when this case goes to trial, Julia Stott entirely turns and she's like, this guy did it all. It was all his idea. It was his plan. And finally this time, Dr. Neill Cream, Thomas Neill Cream, is found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. No.
Guys.
Come on. We're 10 minutes in. That's not how it's gonna go. And you know that. You know that. He's rich. So his brother bribes the authorities, and he gets out of jail 10 years early. Yes. Their father died, I guess, in 1887 and left them a shit ton of money. So he gets released in July of 1891. He's only served 10 years. So basically, they say after Julia Stott turned on him, he'd always had a very obviously, a very problematic love-hate relationship with women. And after that whole, debacle, his hatred of women is just off the charts. An acquaintance of Dr. Cream says this about him, quote, women were his preoccupation and his talk of them far from agreeable. He carried pornographic photographs. Just like, it's the late 1800s. Hey, you want to see this huge cardboard thing? It's dirty.
She has all her clothes on, but she's winking at the camera. Showing an ankle.
Do you want to see the hottest ankle I've ever seen? He was in the habit of taking pills, which he said were compounded strychnine, morphia, cocaine, and of which effect he declared was aphrodisiac. In short, he was a degenerate of filthy habits and practices.
Fun.
Yeah, not popular. Okay, so now Dr. Cream is a free man / murderer, and he decides to take his inheritance and come on back to London, England. So, right?
Mixed feelings.
You don't know how to feel about it. It's already happened. There's nothing you can do. Why boo? He arrives on October 1st, 1891. He finds himself a place to live on Lambeth Palace Road. So, on October 13th, 1891, he meets a 19-year-old sex worker named Nellie Donworth. And witnesses see her walking with a topper, and that's a gentleman wearing a top hat.
Okay.
And the next day, she's found slumped in her bed, apparently drunk with terrible stomach pains. But she's able to tell witnesses that a tall, dark, cross-eyed man gave her something to drink.
Aww.
Yeah. Quote, twice out of a bottle with white stuff in it. Where it's like, Nellie, after the first time.
Don't drink.
She dies on the way to the hospital, and the cause of her death is found to be strychnine poisoning. Okay, so this is later on when this gets in the paper, there's all kinds of hilarious drawings. So basically, they did once he was caught, they did drawings of him handing out pills to gals like they were fucking lining up for it. Oh, hi, neat. And also, they actually had, that's after he gets caught.
I don't know.
Okay. I thought you winked to the audience and showed him your ankle. Okay. Okay. So, no one could connect Dr. Cream to Nellie's death, but he can't leave it alone. So he decides he's going to anonymously write a letter to the coroner to say that he could name the murderer for £1,500.
I bet it doesn't work.
It doesn't. It actually is the thing that gets him caught in the end. Yeah. He anonymously also writes to a local business owner, a man named W.F.D. Smith, 3 initials, must have been very rich, and he accuses him of the murder, demanding money in exchange for his silence. So these people who had nothing to do with anything that was going on are like opening these letters like, okay, put that in the inbox. So Dr. Cream strikes again on October 20th when a 27-year-old sex worker named Matilda Clover, there she is, she leaves her room at 7 p.m. to meet a man that introduced himself by the name of Fred. And at 3 a.m., when she's back in her room after going out with him all night, she wakes up screaming in pain and telling people Fred had given her pills that she now knew were poison. So in spite of this, because of her background, and because they find alcohol in her system, they decide that she actually has drunk herself to death. And because she had been prescribed a sedative from a doctor earlier, so that some of that was in her system. So they're like, basically like, she was all fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's not look into it. It's not treated as a murder. It's not investigated. So then, of course, once again, Dr. Cream's got to get in there. He's gotten away scot-free, but he needs to write another anonymous letter. This time to a very well-respected doctor named Dr. William Broadbent. Dr. Cream accuses Dr. Broadbent in the letter of murdering Matilda, and he demands money for her silence. Dr. Broadbent immediately takes it down to Scotland Yard and is like, this will probably interest you in some way. So, after Matilda's death, Dr. Cream takes a vacation back to Canada so he can buy himself 500 more strychnine pills.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then he comes back to London in the spring of 1892 and basically goes on a poisoning spree. On April 2nd of 1892, Dr. Cream meets a young woman named Louise Harvey. Now, as you can tell by her illustration, Louise Harvey is not having it. Not in any way.
Is that a hair hat or a hat?
I think it's a hat.
Okay.
Although it could be like real swoopy hair.
Yeah.
It could be. I really relate to Louise Harvey. She had to sit for that picture the whole time like that. She was just like, are you done yet? It's been 7 weeks. Okay. Dr. Cream offers Louise some pills that he tells her will, quote, put the blush back in her cheeks.
I bet.
But she senses that something is off with this dramatic chipmunk in the top hat. So instead of taking these, she's just like, why don't you take these pills? He keeps bringing it up. So when he's not looking, she acts like she took them, and really she just throws them in the Thames, which is my favorite. That if you're ever drinking at a bar and you have a drunk friend who keeps insisting you do shots, do what Adrian Kavanaugh does, Colasinga, and just pretend you do the shot, but just throw it over your shoulder. Just throw it behind you.
Make sure there's no one behind you.
Or make sure there's a broke drunk who wants to squat behind you like, tequila. She ditches those pills into the river, which I fucking love her for. And basically goes on her way. So on April 11th, 1892, 2 more women, 21-year-old Alice Marsh and 18-year-old Emma Shrivel. They're both sex workers that he meets when he's out. He laces both their beers with strychnine pills, and they live in the same boarding house. And so that night when they're home, it's the same thing. They wake up screaming in pain in the middle of the night, and they both die days later. So at this point, the police are like, we think there might be a serial killer on the loose. And it was the whole Jack the Ripper thing had only happened 4 years before.
Oh, wow.
So they're like, it's happening to us again. So this time, the newspapers nicknamed the mysterious killer the Lambeth Poisoner, which was that picture I showed you. So they questioned both of the doctors that those anonymous letters got sent to. And of course, they're both cleared of any suspicion. And then they take the letters because they're like, who wrote these letters? Those are very suspicious. Especially since the second letter refers to Matilda's death as a murder, even though the coroner decided that she died of drinking, her cause of death was due to drinking. So in May, I said that perfectly. So, in May of 1892, Dr. Cream happens to befriend an ex-New York City detective named John Haynes, who's living in London. He is following the Lambeth Poisoner murders really closely because it's, what he used to do for a living. And he and Dr. Cream start discussing it one night over dinner. And the doctor tells Haynes that he can take him on a tour of the city and show him where all of these women lived and where it all happened.
He's an idiot.
Right? He can't keep his fucking crazy mouth shut. And while he gives this tour and talks about the details, like really specifically of what happened to these women, he includes Matilda Clover and Louise Harvey in the stories. So, John Haynes is like, all right, this is kind of suspicious. So he goes over to Scotland Yard and tells his best friend, Inspector Patrick McIntyre, about the whole evening. And he said, quote, he knew the places, the times, the whole commotion, even their conversations. Of course, he said he was merely conjecturing, but I watched his expression when he spoke, and well, I know this sounds dotty, but well, I swear he was there, like he'd known those poor girls intimately.
Wow.
So Inspector McIntyre is like, all right, let's take a look at this guy. And then they start following him. They realize that he constantly frequents sex workers. Mm-hmm. He's kind of in the mix with them all the time. And then they contact the U.S. authorities and find out about Cream's 1881 conviction for murder by poisoning. And
that little thing.
Right. So they have enough evidence to arrest him. So on July 13th, 1892, Thomas Neill Cream is charged with the murder of Matilda Clover. His trial begins on October 17th, and the star witness is our girl, Louise Harvey. Yeah. That's right. Same look on her face as she sits in the box, testifying that a man in a top hat tried to make her take pills. And when the prosecution asks if that man is in the courtroom that day, Louise Harvey points at Dr. Cream and says, there he sits, sir, big as life. I could not do the accent. Just 4 days later, on October 21st, 1892, after 10 minutes of jury deliberation.
Guilty as fuck.
They're like, do we have to leave the room or can we just say it now? Just have us all say it out loud. Dr. Thomas Neill Cream is found guilty. So he's sentenced to hang. Sure. Take a moment. He's sentenced to hang on November 15th, 1892. And the story goes that he's standing there with the noose around his neck on the gallows and the bag over his head. And his last words were, I am Jack. And then they pull the lever and he goes down mid-sentence.
No.
Right. Easy, Inspector McIntyre. Easy. Some believe this was him admitting to being Jack the Ripper, and that actually birthed some theories that he was so rich he had a double go to jail for him, because he was in jail in 1888. There's no way it could have been him, but they were like, but he could have paid who would get paid to go to fucking jail? Like, no, I'll sock it away and then in the bank it'll make interest. Yeah, 10 years, I'll get out. I will have made $5,000. But others say, since this was a private execution, there was a hood over his head. Yeah. There's no way anyone overheard what he was saying from there. And that basically that whole theory was a way to, it was made up to sell newspapers. Oh, yeah. But either way, Dr. Thomas Neill Cream was the Lambeth poisoner. And that is the chilling story of Dr. Thomas Neill Cream.
Great job. Wow. I never heard of that before.
Really?
Shit.
Right?
What a dick.
I mean, not cool.
Not cool at all. Phew, I'm glad you were able to do that.
Me too.
Instead of having to change it mid for London, Ontario.
Yeah, when I saw the words London, Ontario, I almost killed everyone around me.
All right. Great job.
Thank you.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models, from hybrids to EVs and more.
Score on the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Kona, Tucson, Santa Fe, or Palisade, or the bold and tech-inspired Elantra.
And the most advanced and capable Sonata or Sonata Hybrid yet. Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 9.
But getting away with a great deal is just the beginning, because every new Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty.
Which means you can shop with confidence and drive with unrivaled peace of mind.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll truly love, but don't wait.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event won't be around for long.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com now for details.
Goodbye.
The Hulu original series Furious is coming to Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus on July 27th.
From Liz Merriweather, the Emmy-nominated executive producer of Dying for Sex and The Dropout, comes a gripping psychological thriller.
Starring Emmy Rossum, Furious follows Alice Black, a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
It's Alice's first case on the job, and she's already bitten off more than she can chew.
While Alice believes justice is achieved through law enforcement, Catherine has lost all faith in the legal system.
She's taken it upon herself to terrorize the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
As Alice and Catherine's twisted game of cat and mouse unfolds, the lines between good and evil and right and wrong begin to blur.
With shocking crimes, tangled relationships, and secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious on July 27th.
Streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. There are some questions humanity may never be able to answer, like, what's the meaning of life?
Or even worse, what do I make for dinner?
Luckily, Hungry Root has one of those covered.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Imagine a world where shopping, planning, and cooking food is simple and stress-free. That's a reality with Hungry Root.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less.
I complain about dinner and cooking and that kind of stuff constantly. And Hungry Root provides exactly the thing I'm complaining about's solution. Like, they make a zesty chicken avocado sweet potato bowl that is exactly what I want at the end of the day, but would never, ever take the time to make. And with Hungry Root, it's just right there. It's waiting for you.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life.
Goodbye.
I thought that this would be fun to do since, as I've said before, everything here is haunted, including this theater probably. So,
Loch Ness Monster?
no. This is the story of the Enfield Poltergeist.
Oh! It's here tonight! Oh my God! Do you see this?
It's one of the most famous supernatural cases in history.
Oh, yeah.
Hadn't heard of it. Hi, I'm great at everything. And it's known for inspiring the 2016 movie The Conjuring 2.
Saw it first showing, 11 a.m. showing at the theater.
Really?
The ArcLight. Yes!
Did you know about this?
I'm all about The Conjuring, the entire franchise.
So I got information from Wikipedia. There's an article in People by Jody Guglielmi. And you
Sorry.
forgot to do yours.
Yes, I fucking did.
Okay, here.
Shit.
Edit this in.
Steven, can we get... Let's get a little room tone. Steven, you have to stick this in at the top of mine.
Great.
Okay. Sorry.
We got it. Oh,
Sorry.
It's okay. I got info from Wikipedia, an article in People by Jody Guglielmi.
People Magazine?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
An article from a website called History versus Hollywood. The PSI Encyclopedia, or Sci Encyclopedia. The Dark Histories podcast. And also, as I was getting ready tonight and showering and dyeing my hair, I listened to the episode of last podcast on the left about this. It was a laugh. So
Those boys are doing good.
They really are.
It's really nice.
So let me tell you about this story. Peggy Hodgson, there you go. She's a 47-year-old divorcee. She's a single mom, and she lives with her 4 children in Enfield. It's a quiet... It's like 15 miles from here, but it's about 3 hours.
Really?
Probably, because, oh my God,
traffic?
the traffic
Yeah,
here.
traffic's crazy.
And we're from Los Angeles, where we're known for that.
We know our traffic.
We do. So, they live at 284 Green Street. She's known for being a quiet and strong woman. She works really hard to keep her family afloat. It's hard financial times. She's just been divorced, and her husband's like seeing a new woman, and she's hot, I guess. So, the oldest kid is named Margaret. She's 13. Then there's Janet, who's 12. She's lively and extroverted. John is 11. They don't explain why he got sent away to boarding school, but he's just kind of not in the story.
They like doing that, though.
Sending away kids.
You don't have to,
boarding school?
it's not like America where you have to be really bad to go to boarding school.
Okay.
Sometimes you just go. It's like, do you like little jackets? Do you want to wear a little jacket and shorts all the time? Oh. Then we're going to send you away.
I know this is so silly, but I just think of haunted castles when I think of boarding school. That's all I can picture, which is great. And then there's little Billy, who's 7. Here's the family. That's yours.
Oh, there it is. There's his sample case, everybody. There might be another one.
I think there is another one.
Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry, there's another one after this.
Do it.
It's just that they drew him.
Oh, he's so cross-eyed in that.
Go to the next one. They drew him cross-eyed. I'm so sorry.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Sometimes we have to turn our pictures in before we're done writing our murder. So you just go like, yeah, this order seems fine. And then as I was writing it, I was just like, oh, all these newspaper articles are coming before the murders are taking place.
Guys, this is a really hard job.
Guys.
Oh, here's another one.
There he is admitting to being Jack the Ripper. He's whispering it right into that guy's ear. No, that's the hood that blocks his mouth and makes it that whole thing a lie.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
No,
My story is officially
All
over.
right, so this is them. That one in the corner looking sullen is Jenny. She's the one that this kind of revolves around for the most part. So that's them.
The Hodgson family.
Yeah.
What year is it, sorry?
This is 17. This is 1777. Nope. This is 1977.
America has just declared independence. It's very difficult to be a divorcee with the colonies having broken off.
But they have photography. It's crazy.
Actually, the way that picture is taken, they look like a really awesome band.
Yeah, I don't know why it's crooked.
Yeah.
It looks like more haunted that way, maybe. They're like, woo.
Their new single, You're Haunting Me, is out this weekend.
He definitely looks like he was in a Britpop band later.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay.
All right, stop it.
Okay, get serious about this.
Guys, the first time anything strange is noticed is on the night of August 31st, 1977.
Got it.
Around 9:30 p.m., Peggy, the mom, she hears a shuffling sound coming from the John and Janet's room, and she's like, God damn it, those fucking kids, probably. I need to go shut them up. But the night before, the children had complained that their beds were shaking up and down, and I'm sure she was just like blew them off, as most adults blow children off.
Especially in the 70s,
right?
Where you're like,
oh, you guys are being gross.
oh no. Oh my God.
Audience tonight.
Do we have like a bus full of 7th graders in here? Is that what you guys say, blew someone off?
Oh!
You did. I wish everyone else could see the front row. It's a bunch of adults going like this. I thought you guys loved sex. This is the old. Should I just say it?
Oh, I don't know what you're going to say.
This is the thing where in our country it's no big deal to say fanny.
Yeah. We wear fanny packs. Or at least I do sometimes.
We all do.
Okay.
I mean,
guys.
so what
Get serious.
Okay.
This is about ghosts.
Please have respect for ghosts. So she ignored their behavior?
Ignores their behavior, which adults like to do to children. Ignore behavior of children.
Oh, now I get it.
Especially in the 70s.
Yes. Oh, now I get what all the cringing was about.
That was bad. I don't know what's worse, when they start booing and you don't know what they're booing, or they start laughing at you.
And you don't know what they're laughing about.
Yeah, it's a really surreal experience. Don't wish it upon anyone. So Peggy goes into the room, and Janet is complaining about the chair, and it's making noise. So Peggy takes the chair out of the room, but when she goes back to the kids' room to turn the light out, the shuffling sound starts again. The sound that she said the chair was making. It keeps happening. And Peggy later describes the sound as if someone was walking across the room wearing slippers. So like a shuffling noise. I know.
They're being haunted by a lazy person.
Peggy turns the light back on, and the sound stops. It happens again, and then this is when the knocking starts. There's 3 knocks, followed by a heavy oak chest that's on the wall. It starts moving across the room towards the door as if like pushed by an invisible force. She sees this, and Peggy's like a normal woman. She's not like a, I don't know, like my mom. Like a,
Like a bit of a hysteric?
Right.
Yeah.
She's not like that.
She's one of those low-key people.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw her sweater. I know.
Peggy pushes the chest back against the wall, and once again it slides back out of the room as if trying to like block the doorway and like block the kids in the room. It's super creepy. She tries to push it back again, and it won't move. So she freaks out, grabs the kids. They go over to the neighbor's house, which I think is what most people would do, right?
Yes.
The Nottinghams. The Nottinghams quickly dismiss their story, but they say, okay, we'll come over and listen to odd noises. They enter the home, and they all start hearing the knocking sound. And it's coming from all over the house, and I guess the noise is like, when it's like us doing it, it's just coming from here, obviously, but it sounds like it's coming from the whole house. It's almost like the knocks are following them around the house. They don't know what to do, so they just call the police. Come arrest these ghosts, please. And the police constables arrive at around 1 a.m. So they tell the police about the haunting. I'm sure the police are like, oh, these alcoholics or whatever. Minutes later, PC, Carolyn Heaps, and her coworker, they start hearing tapping coming from the walls. And they check the walls, the attics, the pipes, but there's nothing to explain these weird noises. When they go into the kitchen to investigate the refrigerator pipes, thinking maybe that's the problem, Carolyn watches with the Hodgsons as a chair in the living room wobbles slightly from side to side and then slides across the floor about 3 to 4 feet before stopping. A fucking police person sees this. Like that.
So did you see Coronation Street last night, or?
I feel like that's like, and she later signs an affidavit saying that this is exactly what she saw, and she's not fucking around, and she's not an alcoholic. Whatever. Over the next few days, the Hodgsons and the Nottinghams witness Legos and marbles flying across the room.
Standard.
Standard ghosting. One of the Nottinghams picks up a marble after it lands, and it's burning hot.
Ew.
I know, that's so ghosty. On September 4th, Mrs. Nottingham calls the Daily Mirror because the police are like, that's super weird and scary, and we totally saw it. Not our problem. See you later.
Right.
So these families are like trying to get someone to take them seriously and help them.
Demons are not in our jurisdiction. I'm sorry.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So they call the Daily Mirror just to be like, someone come over here, and you guys love it. Okay. So they're hoping to get some help through the press. So a journalist and photographer come to the house, and the next day, they see the Legos flying around the room, and it even hits the photographer in the head and gives him a bruise. Isn't that fucked up?
Yes.
Or is it funny?
It's funny. Well, just like, you want some proof? It's just like, what kind of asshole ghost is this?
Yeah, and they're all standing there, and like, it's a bunch of people they're coming from nowhere. It's like you would have seen if the kid were like secretly, sliding it, and it's not happening.
Right.
And so they send another reporter, a senior reporter and photographer, to do a follow-up visit because they're like, there's a fucking story here. And the senior reporter hears the knocking. It's all like legit people who hear these crazy things. And they contact the Society for Psychological Research on behalf of the family. So, the Society is from Kensington, and it's one of the oldest paranormal investigative bodies in the world.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're founded in London in 1882 by a group of scientists, philosophers, and other academics. I don't know. It's the first
nerds.
Yeah. It's the first scientific organization ever to examine claims of psychic and paranormal phenomena. And it remains today as one of the most legitimate research bodies that investigate supernatural activity. So in 1977, two society members, Maurice Grosse, he's played by Simon McBurney in Conjuring.
Okay.
And Guy Lyon Playfair, played by Tom from Succession.
Yes.
A.K.A. Matthew McFadden.
Yeah, a.k.a. Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy's in The Conjuring.
Yeah. They are like, we're going to figure this out. We're the like people in, I don't know why they have these hats on, but they're like
Ghost hats.
Ghost hats. We're going to figure this out. So, objects continue to fly and move around for weeks, but by October, there's like furniture and cutlery and household objects that isn't nailed down start to disrupt various rooms of the house. So it just keeps happening. And one night, the investigators clear all the objects that can be moved out of Janet's room. And they're like, we're going to have a test and see what happens. They get all the furniture from her room, and they report that sometime after, they hear a tremendous vibrating noise coming from the now empty room.
Don't.
Guys, like someone was drilling a hole.
Aww.
You can have that one. They go back into the room that had nothing and no one in it, and they find that the Victorian fire grate that weighs like 60 pounds had been torn from the wall. So like not something a little kid could do. And most of the haunting is like around Jenny, the daughter who's 12, and I guess that's kind of a normal thing for prepubescent or, you know, little girls going through puberty to kind of
get that energy going. Yeah. A lot of drama. A lot of drama.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And
I blame One Direction.
Oh, here, let's see a photo.
Oh, of Harry Styles?
Oh, that's the home. Looks super creepy and haunted. Oh, that's her supposedly levitating.
No.
Right.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't know. I was going to ask you.
I don't have my glasses on. It looks like a fat Steve McQueen from Hair. Do you know who that poster is?
Starsky and Hutch?
Starsky and Hutch. No.
All right. Someone got it right, but I don't know who. Okay.
I mean,
you want me to go back? You don't think that's her? Levitating?
No. I'm looking at the posters.
Pay attention to this really creepy story.
I'm so easily distracted. Okay.
And the pipes that supply the fireplace had been ripped in half. So, like, clearly this little 12-year-old girl hadn't done that, probably. Okay. So Maurice Grosse and Playfair are convinced at this point that the haunting is legitimate, but many members of society aren't so quick to believe it. They think the girls are playing tricks and messing around, and at school, Janet is bullied because of the stuff and called Ghost Girl. So I don't know, like...
I would love that nickname.
Really
oh my God.
So I feel like if you're being made fun of, you wouldn't keep doing this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
By November, Maurice Grosse notes that the knocking sounds around the house seem intelligent. So he's like, let's ask it some fucking questions. He starts out with simple questions and requests the disturbance to knock once for no and twice for yes. When he asks if the ghost is dead, they reply with 53 knocks.
What?
Terrifying.
What is that? Is that a super no? What is that?
It's just the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. Oh my God, I would scream and run. Okay. As November passes, Janet's behavior becomes more and more erratic, and at times she's very unsettled. It's almost like she's possessed. Grosse says she seemed to be taken over. As part of the investigation, cameras are set up in the girls' room, and they're remotely operated, and they take bursts of photos every 4 seconds. The images document documented show several strange things happening in the room. The first is a pillow that appears to twist around in midair, thrown by no one. Or is it hanging off the bed? I don't know. That looks super creepy, doesn't it? Yes. What do you think? Can you see it?
I mean, I guess it is Starsky and Hutch. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it. Well, I mean, that's the problem with stuff like this is you think like, oh, a picture would prove.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't have the right depth here.
Right.
So if it is hanging, you would need to be it would need to be taken from the other side to show that it's hanging in midair.
Well, fuck that photo. And there's also a curtain that appears to twist around no one, like a curtain hanging on itself, whatever. And the most extreme photos, however, are the images of Janet levitating in the air. Are they? And she later claims she was unaware that she went into trances until shown the photos. Like she didn't even know that was happening.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and this guy Maurice totally believes it, and it's this kind of sad like their dad is gone, he stays with them and like kind of takes care of them, and the reason he is a paranormal investigator is because his daughter died in a motorcycle accident, and he thought she contacted him from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
So he got really into it, and
it makes sense.
Yeah, and so you have this young girl who thinks that she's being possessed or that the house is haunted and stuff, and then this guy who is probably really like grieving, and they both believe in it. So maybe, I don't know, if you believe in energy and that.
I do.
Makes sense. I mean, it's not like you can believe in energy or not, it's a thing. But,
I believe in electricity. And Starsky and Hutch.
Okay. The intelligence of the disturbance progresses even further when Janet starts to speak in a gravelly, growling, and barking sounds.
Okay, this is the part in any of these movies where I'm like, now I'm a believer. When it's like a 12-year-old that's like, yeah. That's my favorite, where I'm like, okay, it's the devil, everybody.
Yeah.
What more do you need?
Honestly, when I heard this, I was like, okay, yeah, I believe this.
Yeah.
It's the creepiest fucking thing I've ever heard. It sounds like an old gravelly British fellow, and it's still British. The ghost is obviously British.
It's not an American ghost.
No. It's just so creepy. If you go home and listen to it, there's no explanation other than she's an incredible actress, which, I mean, she's like 11 or 12, so.
I mean, Meryl Streep was once 11 or 12, so who knows? We can't know.
So it starts to have this low guttural voice, holds conversation with the investigators for months. Janet describes the experience like someone standing behind her and putting their hand on her neck, like making her talk.
That's how my mom used to walk me through the grocery store. Okay, what are we going to get today? Like I was going to like start grabbing things and go. Yeah, I was actually.
You were possessed.
I was possessed by the grocery store.
So to eliminate this is weird. To eliminate the possibility that Janet's faking the voice, Maurice tapes up her mouth and fills her mouth up with water other times. It's necessary. I don't know. And she still talks like that.
Really?
Yeah.
It does sound improvised, essentially. Yeah. Like, can you grab that hot marble? We're going to stick it in Janet's mouth and see if she can, if it works this time.
There was a lot of stuff, like when there'd be noises at night, they'd go to check the kids to make sure they're actually asleep, and they'd like open their eyelids to check
if they're sleeping.
Yeah, it's like, well, nothing's going to wake you up like some weird investigator leaning over your bed trying to peer into your
Tom Wamsgans opening your eyes.
Yeah. So then at one point, the voice says that its name is Bill, and months.
That's not that scary.
Well, it's like the ghost who used to live there.
Bill. It's me, Bill.
Hey, it's Bill. It turns out that the people who had lived there before had the father had died of a hemorrhage in his favorite chair in the living room, and the kicker is his name was Bill.
Bill.
What do you want his name to be?
Perfectly delivered.
That's the only time we allow yelling is when it's perfect.
Yes. Leave it to the British to do the perfect heckle.
So they bring in like all this press. They bring in magicians to try to see if it's fake. I don't know.
They bring in magicians because they're bored. They're like, do some up-close card tricks for us while we sit here in this kitchen wearing headphones.
But they like bring in, spirit mediums. They bring in legit people who know about this stuff, and they're not able to debunk any of it.
Right, that's like trickery experts,
right.
Essentially, yeah.
Especially if it's a little girl tricking all these people, But there is the thing of like, if you want to believe in something, no, I don't believe that. Okay.
It turned out she had 12 rabbits under her bed.
The disturbances continue similarly until July 1978, when Janet is admitted to Maudsley Hospital for extensive psychiatric testing. 2 months later, she's given a clean bill of health with no signs that she doesn't have Tourette's or epilepsy or other illnesses that could explain some of the events. When she returns home, the disturbances seem to calm down, and almost as quickly as they had started, the strange happenings at the Hodgson's home stop completely. And the incidents at Enfield are all among the most closely recorded in any poltergeist type situation. And all the witnesses, there's over 30 people who have witnessed this stuff. And even people who are walking by outside the house saw Jenny levitating in her room. Like 2 people who weren't involved within it said they saw that.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then they're like, you're arrested for being a peeping Tom.
Yeah. One person was called a lollipop woman, and I don't know what that means. Is that a thing?
Is it like the ice cream man?
Crossing guard. Crossing guard.
I thought you said coffee cart. Oh, children's coffee. That's charming.
Wow, I'd never heard about that before.
Oh, because the sign probably looks like a lollipop.
Aww. Great job. I'm glad I didn't bother to look it up.
That was a fun discovery for us and our British friends.
That's right.
And the lollipop woman on the corner.
Tape recordings, mainly by Playfair and Gross, eventually total over 180 hours. And another thing is that other psychic mediums would come in and be like, you can make a shit ton of money off of this, but no one made, like, they were serious. Maurice and Peggy were like, not trying to bilk anyone out of money. Today, over 40 years later, the Enfield case remains Britain's most famous haunting. And though it's had extensive criticism, it's never been fully debunked. And although so as an adult, Janet admits, did I call her Jenny earlier? Damn it. Sorry.
Does she have your mom's name?
She does.
You blocked it out?
I really did.
Janet!
Well, she admits that she says about 2% of it was fake by her and her sister. She was like, at some point they were kind of egging us on and we were like getting into it.
Oh,
like,
sure.
Attention. She's
sure.
like, I swear only like 2% of the things, like maybe some of the writing that had happened and maybe some of the voices were a little bit faked, but she won't admit otherwise. And she says that she and her sister Margaret had played with a Ouija board just before the supernatural activity started.
Yeah.
Your favorite.
Leave Ouija boards alone. I'm not fucking kidding. They are a gateway to hell. Don't mess.
A gateway to Bill. Isn't that
You don't want that kind of access to Bill. Can I just tell you that in the Conjuring movie, the whole thing builds to the reveal of Bill the ghost in his chair.
Really?
And they make Bill seem like he was this total piece of shit monster in like life that's coming back to like do bad things to children or it's so crazy. And I didn't remember that his name was Bill. I bet you they didn't reveal that part.
Yeah, that would have ruined it.
Kind of ruin it a little bit.
And the family and direct neighbors believe they still to this day think it's real. Those who knew Peggy have no doubts about her personal integrity and don't think she was faking anything. There's books, TV documentaries, and horror films made because of the bizarre happenings. In 2016, The Conjuring 2 has a worldwide box office debut of about $320 million.
12 of those were mine.
Wow. The events had continued for just over a year and are witnessed by over 30 people, such as neighbors, investigators, technicians, reporters, police officers, lollipop woman. After Peggy dies, the house is occupied by another mother of four named Claire. She never felt comfortable in the house. And she says that she felt a presence watching down on her and her sons, and her sons would wake up in the middle of the night hearing people talking downstairs.
Guests?
Ghosts.
No. Ghosts.
When she finds out about the house's history, she moves the family out 2 months later. Mm-hmm. I would too. And that's the story of the Enfield Poltergeist.
Amazing. Yes. This show is... Yeah, that was great.
Thanks. Is there any more photos? Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's awkward. Sorry, I ruined it with that.
Was that the last one?
I think so.
Okay. This show is lovingly dedicated to Bill.
Please don't haunt us. Do we have time for a hometown?
Let's do it.
There's Vince Averill, everyone.
Look who's here.
Yo.
Look who it is. Vince Averill, everybody. Tour guide, husband.
Tour guide.
Second husband.
Not down with the scary shit at all.
I didn't want to tell on you, but the reason I never watched it is because Vince doesn't want to watch scary.
No scary shit. I'll be right over.
What a sad combination this must be for you. Thanks, Vince.
Thanks, Vince.
Okay, I won't go through the whole speech. We know you know it. We know you know the rules. But please, 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 if you can, you have to be from. Please be from England. We Americans who have flown over for a nice trip to see us because you couldn't get tickets somewhere else. We love you. Thank you so much. This isn't your part. God bless you. But so if you have a hometown murder that is from this country and you are also from this country, we would love to hear about it. Please be sober enough to have your story be cohesive, have a beginning, middle, and end, quick and fun and not fun. Also at the same time, Georgia will choose now.
And we've had some really good hometowns this tour, so let's not ruin
keep
it.
your hand down unless it's awesome.
No one's raising their hand. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Go that way. This way. Okay. There she goes.
Where she got up and levitated over to that door. We're like, no, it's Bill in a wig.
I think we scared everyone out of doing hometowns.
You're scared?
Everyone else is scared. No one
well, also
just drunk
and polite.
Right.
It's a lovely combination. Will you take the lights down so we don't feel judged? Thank you.
All right. Olivia, everyone.
Olivia, nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. This is for you. It's Olivia, everybody.
Olivia. Where are you from?
I am from near Cambridge. Okay. Oh, yeah, Cambridge.
Did you go to Cambridge?
Did I? Heck, no. I went to a polytechnic in Lancashire.
Does that mean you party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was a police officer, so then I really partied.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
This will not be a police story because I'm not quite sure on the Official Secrets Act what I'm allowed to share.
Okay.
So this is a murder from Cambridge.
Okay.
So this is all the way back in, I think it was New Year's Eve 2004. I, at the time, was a forensic science student before it was cool.
She did it first.
I did it first, absolutely. And we were out. I was out with my boyfriend at the time, definitely not together anymore. And having, because it's New Year's Eve, a bit of a shit night, because it always is.
Yes.
And across the road from us was a pub that I really wanted to be in, called the Avery in Cambridge. Or the Hog's Head, as I remember it. Thank you. Yeah. Finished the night, had an argument with my boyfriend. ignored him, walked off on my own with not on my own, with his brother's girlfriend, because I like to try and do dangerous things like just wander off when I was drunk. And we walked over to the Mill Road kind of area of Cambridge. Yeah.
They love places.
Yeah.
They really do.
Shall I just list places? Woke up the next day and it turned out that a girl had gone missing from the Avery pub. And she had gone missing on her way home and had texted her friends saying, "Help, I think I'm in a taxi, but I don't think this is a taxi."
Oh, no.
This isn't a fun one, by the way.
They never are.
No. So they ended up doing kind of like reconstructions of where she walked. So she basically walked up whatever the hell that road is in Cambridge, turned down Parkside, walked past the police station, but then got in what she thought was a taxi. And when they reconstructed it, she was a twin. So she was a girl called Sally Gleason. She was also a forensic science student, but in Cambridge. So I wasn't at uni with her, but I had that kind of like, oh wow, that I literally walked the same way home and was a forensic science student and was the same age. She was a twin and her twin did the reconstruction, which I don't know how she did it.
No.
Her body ended up being found, I think it was near the American Cemetery on Madingley Road in Cambridge. They worked out in the end who it was, and he was a soldier from Waterbeach Barracks, which is where I grew up. I grew up in this I used to live in Waterbeach Barracks, and then my dad left the army, we lived in Waterbeach. He went on the run, and he eventually was found in Glasgow, and he jumped out of the hotel window and killed himself.
Oh, my God.
So he didn't see justice, but he did end up dead.
Olivia. Wow.
And it turns out one of my friends got married quite young and was married to somebody else, somebody in the army. And the murderer, guy, I think he was called David Atkinson, he's a Lance Corporal. He was friends with her husband. They used to go running together.
Oh, my God.
So I never met him, but it was just very like, oh, I was a forensic science student. I walked that same way home. I was an idiot that night and walked off on my own. And he was connected to someone I knew.
Crazy.
So sorry, it's a bit of a bummer, but...
Well, no,
Tell us.
what we're here for. Olivia, thank you so much. Let's hear it for her. That was
Thank you.
great job.
Stranger. I came with.
Beautifully done.
She came on her own, you guys.
Yes.
Olivia. She goes, "I just left my phone with a stranger, so we're keeping our eye on you." She took photos with her phone. Great.
I looked through your pictures. Oh my God, night one in London. Yes, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is so incredible. We keep like waiting for it all to end. And so to be back in the same giant theater that we were in last time means so much to us.
Yes.
You guys keep coming. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for creating a community for yourselves and connecting with each other. We meet people who tell us that they come to these shows alone. They do it for the first time. They meet people. They make friends with people they're sitting near or they're hanging out with. You guys are making something, via our show that we are so proud of, that is such a beautiful thing to get to be able to see in real life. And we just honestly want to sincerely thank you so much for everything you're doing for each other. It's beautiful. It's really lovely.
Thank you guys. We're honored to be a part of it.
We want you to stay saved and do God's missions.
Always.
Please.
Always.
But more than that, we want you to stay sexy.
And
thank you, London. Thank you so much.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
This may surprise you, but clothes that feel good and look good don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Designs that make you feel as good as you look is what Hill House is known for.
Hill House Home invented the viral nap dress.
Hill House makes fun, versatile fashion that elevates your look. I now own 3 nap dresses. I love them. They're so comfy and cute. Pockets for days. You know? Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MFM15.
That's MFM15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com.
Goodbye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Ear Say, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Ear Say on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.